Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome to week 8, almost done. So just a quick update for today. This is also in response to a couple of emails I've gotten, so I'm going to try to answer it here. So we've got a few things coming up this week. It's actually kind of a fun week of work. I'm looking forward to reading your papers, first of all, coming up. I know it's about Sunday morning right now. You may hear a little music in the background. My neighbors are already starting their Sunday fun. It's a nice group, nice neighborhood we live in here. So the kind of cool part about this week is it's a little bit about the future you. So there's no text reading, except there's a couple of kind of future thinking, like what does a principal resume look like, and what do I need to do to become a principal? Is kind of a professional article. If that's something that you're interested in, it's a great way to look forward. Also, one of the two discussion boards has to do with the kind of the future you as well, which is nice. And so that's kind of the theme for the week. There is one discussion board that's very specific to this course, the human resources dynamic, and if you're interested in administration inside of human resources, or at some point in your time, in your career, you're thinking about that. The question is about, like, in what ways does human resource administration actually impact student achievement, and what's the nexus between it, which is actually a really good question. So part of the how to become a principal, that is. It's great, and I've had the really wonderful opportunity in my 6 years now, ending at my 6th year in the executive director role. I think I've actually hired 23 principals. So I've gone through a lot of resume review and looking for kind of the instructional leaders of the future. So even after this class, if you guys have any interest or questions, like, hey, I'm going for this job, and will you look at my resume? I'd be happy to do it. So can think of it as like a continued education. And I'm a continued resource for you if you feel like you want to access it, just because I've done quite a bit of it in the last 6 years or so. So anyway, the project questions that you guys have had about that has been specific to, like, there's some pieces of the rubric and the deliverables that is like, well, if I do it this way, you won't see my face, so how can I do eye contact? So here's what I'll say to that. It's super flexible here, guys. So if you're talking about doing a video and you're going to stand up in front and kind of present something and video yourself, then great. Then their eye contact would make a difference. If, in fact, you're doing a voiceover PowerPoint or slides or images and you're not on screen, perfectly fine too. I'm not going to be looking for your eye contact. It'll be more about your verbal skills, your presentation skills, those sorts of things. So just be creative, do what you, as your group, feel comfortable doing, and just don't worry. Like if you're not touching upon this one subset of the presentation guidelines, it'll be fine. I'll look at it from the standpoint of how you went about presenting this work, and that's it. Okay. So if you have more on that, let me know. Just understand it's pretty flexible, and you are in an asynchronous dynamic, and we're trying to make an assignment fit multiple platforms, and so really it's up to you. It's your flexibility. Okay? Have a wonderful Sunday, and let me know what's going on this week. I know that, a reminder, this project's due Friday, not Sunday, so it gives it a little bit shorter of a timeline. So take care, everybody. Be well. Talk to you soon.